Just about every business out there is sitting on a potential gold mine of data. But for most, it's really just digit chaos locked away on servers. So the big question is, how do you turn all that chaos into a real high value asset? Today, we're going to look under the hood of the engine that makes it all possible, the AI value engine.
We've all heard that phrase, right? Data is the new oil. And yeah, in theory, it's totally true. But let's be real. For most companies, that oil is crude, it's messy, and it's trapped way, way underground. It's buried in old emails, PDFs, service logs. I mean, it's literally everywhere. But in that raw state, it's almost completely useless. So yeah, that really is the billion-dollar question, isn't it? How do you take all that raw, chaotic digital exhaust your company produces every single day and refine it into something that drives actual, measurable value? Well, the answer starts with a whole new kind of factory. The answer is to build a refinery. But not for oil, for data. We call it the next-gen AI data factory. And I want you to think of it just like that, an industrial-grade system built for one single purpose, turning your raw data into high-octane fuel for your artificial intelligence. So what exactly is this factory? Well, at its core, it's a system designed to take all of your raw, unstructured, messy data and methodically transform it into something we call smart data. This is data that's been purified, enriched, it's clean, it's secure, and it's perfectly structured so that AI models can finally understand and actually learn from it. And the scale of this opportunity is, well, it's staggering. Analysts figure that up to 80% of a company's data is what they call dark data. It's just unstructured, untapped knowledge sitting in internal wikis, customer support chats, old manuals, you name it. This factory is designed to flip the lights on and put all of that sleeping value to work. Okay, so how does this process actually work? Let's take a quick tour of the factory floor, starting with what we call the purification gauntlet. This is where the raw material starts its big transformation. So step one, it all starts at the ingestion hub. This thing intelligently pulls in data from every single corner of your business. From there, it moves on to cleaning and harmonization. Here, AI basically acts as your quality control team, scrubbing the data, fixing errors. And then, and this part is really clever, we get to synthetic data generation. Imagine you need to predict a rare but critical machine failure, but you only have a few real-world examples. The factory can generate thousands of realistic, synthetic examples to train on. It completely solves that cold start problem and lets you build a powerful predictive AI right out of the gate. And this slide just lays out the transformation perfectly. On the left, you've got the before, the raw data. It's chaotic, it's siloed, it's full of errors, and it has zero context. Then, after going through the gauntlet, you get the after, the smart data on the right. Unified, clean, compliant, and rich with context. It's literally the difference between a pile of junk and a perfectly organized toolkit. Of course, for any serious enterprise, none of this matters if it isn't secure and compliant, right? That's why these guardrails are baked in from the start. They're totally non-negotiable. The system automatically scrubs sensitive personal info, it aligns with major compliance standards like GDPR, and it screens for any unsafe content. And, absolutely critically, the whole process is fully auditable. You have a clear chain of custody for your data from start to finish. All right, now that we have our purified smart data all ready to go, we can move from preparation to creation. We're now entering the most exciting part of the factory, manufacturing intelligence. This is where we stop just processing data and start building your company's very own custom AI brain. Okay, so stage 4 is training and fine-tuning. We use that high-quality smart data to teach the AI. A key technique we use here is called RAG, Retrieval Augmented Generation. The easiest way to think about it is like giving the AI an open book test, where the book is your company's entire private knowledge base. This grounds the AI in your reality, so it doesn't just make stuff up. And finally, stage 5, intelligent prompting. This is where we use AI to interrogate the data at a massive scale, automatically finding hidden patterns and pulling out valuable insights that a human analyst might not find in a lifetime. The crucial takeaway here is this. The output isn't some generic, off-the-shelf tool. It is a custom brain for your business. It's built on your data, it understands your specific context, and, most importantly, it's designed from day one to continuously learn and get smarter. And that idea of learning brings us to the long-term value. For any client or investor, this is probably the most important concept to grasp. The data factory isn't just a one-time process, it's a self-improving system. We call it the value creation flywheel. So here's how it works. First, a smart AI model is deployed in your business. Then, every single time an employee asks it a question or a customer gets an answer, that interaction is captured as new data. That new data is then fed right back into the factory's ingestion hub, and the whole cycle starts over. The result? The model gets smarter with every single use. It's a compounding advantage that just gets stronger and stronger over time. So what does all this mean for the bottom line? Let's talk ROI. Because the data is already clean and AI ready, development time just plummets from months down to weeks. Your data utilization jumps from maybe 20% to nearly 100%. And crucially, the system is built to scale. Once your factory's up and running, the cost to spin up a new AI for another department, whether it's sales or HR, is marginal. So for anyone looking at the future of business, this right here is the key takeaway. The next-gen AI data factory isn't just another piece of software. It's a core, scalable piece of infrastructure. It really is the foundational engine that's going to power the intelligent, automated businesses of the next industrial revolution. So I'll just leave you with this thought. Your company's data holds the blueprint for your future success. The key to unlocking all of that value is just sitting there, waiting to be refined. The only question left is your factory running?